Nathan Cox, thanks for joining us around the home. Okay, so I got an interesting little project here. My wife just recently bought this antique bench from some place that kind of, restores these and stuff like that. A little antique shop down there, close to our old hometown. And anyways, you can see it fell apart. Here, come on, come closer. All right, you see these? These little bitty 18 gauge brad nails. They just folded on out because, yeah, trim is not designed to be structural, and neither are trim nails. Here's Molly. Always gotta say hi, aren't you? Oh, always gotta say hi. All right, so I'm gonna flip this bench over and let's take a look. I normally like to make videos that I've already done the thing before, but obviously I can't fix this and then unfix it, right? Molly's like checking out the camera. She's right there. Maybe this is just interesting for you guys to watch. I'm sure this isn't the only little antique shop that does this kind of furniture stuff that slaps things together in a non-structurally sound way. So maybe this video will help some of you guys out there to maybe you got a bench or a chair that's just literally falling apart. So let's jump in. Okay, let's see what the heck they got going on here. So I mean, they got some 2x4s going on here to help support the bench, which is good. A couple little angle brackets, but they only used 2 out of the 4 holes. This one here, they only used 1. Was there a screw maybe there? Maybe there was a second screw. None of these brackets they used the second screw. Looks like they assembled the frame for the 2x4s. Yep. You can see these nails down here. Everything is brad nails. Brad nails, as fun as it is to shoot the little nails out of the gun, it is not structural. And this is what happens when you try to make it structural. Wow. Right, Molly? I agree. That's just crazy. Okay, Molly definitely agrees with me. This is a crap job for assembly. It actually boggles my mind and makes it hard to figure out where to start. But, and this place actually said, they asked me when we got it if we have, not timeshares, Airbnbs, because they make a lot of this furniture for Airbnbs. Man, the people be falling on their heads. So since these brackets aren't doing anything, I'm gonna take these brackets off first, and then I think we're gonna pull some of these nails out. These brad nails here look like they got shot from the back side before it got painted. So I'm gonna try to pull them out. You grab them with the pliers and just roll the pliers. Okay. That's a pretty hard wood, so that's not gonna work like that. Softer wood, you could, pull them out. So I'm gonna use just these little cutters right here. Just cut them off. That's the problem with cutting them off, is they kind of shoot. This is an insane mess. And you can see these ones here poking out right here. What is that poking out? 3/8 of an inch. That's all that it was holding into the other board. And the pine's softer, so you can take the pliers, grab them, and just roll it on the back side of the plier head and pull most of them out like that. Okay, I will say the one thing that they did that was right, putting these slats here, using 3/4 inch plywood like here, that's not bad at all. We're gonna reinforce that better. Okay, it's very easy for me to try to overcomplicate this thing. I want to tear it apart and rebuild it from scratch because, right? I mean, they so easily, before they wrap this with the fabric, if they would have screwed these together rather than use brad nails, this would have been so strong. But I'm not going to take to do that, you have to take the fabric off, and we're not going there. I'm not going to reinforce it the best that I can in different ways here. So the back is still kind of attached here, and it's still lining up with these boards. So I'm going to make sure the distance here from the 2x4, put you 3/4 is the same. And I clamp it in place. Snug first. Okay, so now that we got the bench leveled out here, there's 2x4s, the same distance from the bottom of the legs here. And 2.5 inch looks like would be the better length. It is 3 solid, but this has got like these little notches and grooves on the outside, so I would most likely poke through with a 3. So pre-drilling, of course. Now here would be a good place to utilize these angle brackets that they had in here, because we're attached this 2x4 here to the side, right, but not to the front. So adding that right here will be a good fix for that. Okay, that's some good added support there. Now I do actually fairly believe that these boards they added are pretty straight, and they're still holding on pretty good, but I'm going to add a couple of extra screws to them so that I know that they are. Okay, I've gone ahead and flipped this thing back up, is all, and the 2x4s that are running this direction underneath, there's one here, one there, one there, one there. I'm going to screw them in from the back side here. I mean, there are screws for these supports here and other things, so it's not going to look bad having the screws on this side. There's also some screws here, so you know, it's just going to be the best. I'm sticking with the 2.5 inch that we used earlier. Okay, there we go. Our project's done. This bench is actually sittable again because it's a beautiful bench. It's really sad that it was put together the way it was because you know, my wife's just trying to do a puzzle and the bench is falling apart. But now it'll be great, ready to go. As always, thanks again so much for watching. You guys have a great day.